Hello everyone and welcome to MHS Sports on MHTV. I'm Jess Burton and today we're at Marblehead Veterans Middle School as the Magicians softball team takes on the Newburyport Clippers in the first round of the MIAA Division II North Tournament. The Magicians take the field here today in the first round of the tournament. They are 16-3. Newburyport comes in at 10-10. Marblehead finished the year in first place, and Maddie Ernst will be pitching for the Magicians today. These two teams have played before. Marblehead beat Newburyport 11-7 at Newburyport on May 17th for what was their 13th win of the season. The winner of today's game would go on to face Wakefield or Swampscott in the second round of the Division II North Tournament. It's a beautiful day out here. About 52 degrees for the first pitch with a light wind and the sun starting to peek through the clouds. Marblehead huddles up as they do before every game, pumping up their pitcher, Maddie Ernst, who started every game for the Magicians this year. First up for the Newburyport Clippers is Jade Carpenter, the third baseman. She'll be followed by star player Morgan Johnston, who we'll keep an eye out on, and catcher Shelby O'Brien. And the ump gives the okay sign. Ernst winds up for the first pitch of the day and is low for a ball. Tournament underway here. Every game in this Division II North bracket getting played today. Strike one there from Maddie, their first strike of the day. Maddie Ernst throws a combination of a fastball and changeup. Doesn't throw the changeup too much, but when she does, she's great control on it, and it's very effective. A 1-2 count. Ernst looking for her first strikeout. Low in the dirt there. Ball two. The 2-2. Fouled back to the backstop. The Newburyport Clippers, they tied for first in the Cape Ann League this year. It's in the Kinney division of the Cape Ann League. They were 7-3 in conference, 10-10 overall. That pitch also fouled back. Count still 2-2. Possible impact players today for the Clippers is catcher Shelby O'Brien, who will be hitting third. Pitcher Stephanie Gleason, who we'll see in the bottom half of the inning. There's the changeup from Ernst. A little low. Looked good from here. Full count. And then the shortstop Morgan Johnston, a really good hitter and better fielder for the Clippers. She is on deck currently. Full count. Strike three for Maddie Ernst. Carpenter goes down looking. Ernst got one strikeout on the day. Morgan Johnston, shortstop, number 12, in the box. Pitch number 1 to Johnson is low. Johnson, one of the taller players on the Newburyport team, stands in there and takes ball number 2. Ernst delivers, fouled off to the right over the Newburyport bench. 2-1 now the count. Marblehead came into the tournament in first place. They won the NEC Small Division. Ground ball right side, foul ball. They finished 16-3 overall, 13-3 in conference. Couple games better than the second place Swampscott Big Blue. Ground ball right side, gets past Trasher at first. Styles going to try to hustle over and make the play herself, but she can't. And Johnston is on with a single. First base runner of the day for the Clippers, with one out here in the top of the first. Shelby O'Brien, number 3 hitter, wearing number 11 and doing the catching for the Clippers, awaits the first pitch of the at-bat from Maddie Ernst. It is high for ball 1. Marblehead coach Johnny Gold telling his outfielders to take a step back. Good hitter here. Good hitter looks at ball number 2. Maddie Ernst pitch count up in the high teens already. Marblehead going to look for a double play, maybe get her out of the inning. See if she keeps the ball low. It's in there. 2-1 count. O'Brien digs in and waits for the pitch. Pops it back to Maddie Ernst. That's going to be an out. No advancement for the runner at first. 2 down in the inning. Nice play by Maddie Ernst there to get off the mound quickly and make the play. Cleanup hitter Carly Samasco playing first base and wearing number 15 for the Clippers. Takes strike number 1. She steps out, takes a couple of big swings in the batter's box. Grounds this one to the third baseman. She'll play it foul. 2 strikes on the batter. Maddie Ernst steps back on the rubber. Samasco back in the batter's box. Ball in the dirt. 1-2. Maddie Ernst looking to end the inning here and looking for her second strikeout of the day. There it is. Strike 3 looking. Second strikeout looking for the inning. Marblehead out of it. Coming up to bat. And we're back bottom of the first. Action here at Marblehead Veterans Middle School in the first round of the MIAA Division II North Tournament between the number 2 seed Marblehead Magicians and the number 15 seed Newburyport Clippers. Leading off the game for the Magicians will be Mackenzie Joyce, the right fielder. She'll be followed by second baseman Ashley Stiles and catcher captain Allison Capole. Pitch number 1 is popped up. Left fielder comes in to make the play. Was a strike. That's why she hit it. But it's an out for Marblehead, the first of the game. Mackenzie Joyce aggressive there at the plate, swinging at the first pitch, even messing me up. This is Ashley Stiles. Stiles looks at ball 1. Nice play in left field by Mandy Linehan on the last fly out from Mackenzie Joyce. Stiles very calmly dribbles it towards the pitcher. She's going to be in there. Call it a single for Ashley Stiles. Softly hit ball back to the pitcher, Steph Gleason. Kind of slipped in the dirt and couldn't make the play. Not happy with herself about it either. Number 6, the catcher, Allison Capole, steps in. Takes ball 1. Allie's been a leader for the Magicians all year, trying to lead her team into the second round of the MIAA Division II North Tournament with a win here today. She awaits the pitch and lines it right field. That's a fair ball. That's going to make the fence. Stiles is around third. She's going to go home. Cutoff. No throw to the plate. Allie Capole with a double. There it is, the first run of the day for the Magicians, 1-0. Really nice piece of hitting there by Allie Capole. She ripped it down the line right where the right fielder was, or left fielder wasn't, and she's on second with a double. Another great hit there by Emily Trasher. That's also going to make the fence. This is going to score Allie Capole. And Trasher's going to stop at second. Back-to-back doubles for the Magicians from the 3-4 power hitters. And it's 2-0. Trasher wasted no time swinging at the first pitch, putting good metal on it there. 2-0 Marblehead. 1 out in the inning. Looking to do more damage. Steph Gleason pitches in the dirt. Ball 1 to Montana Joyce. So lots of action here early in the first inning. Marblehead trying to add to their lead. Joyce swings, ground ball, shortstop can't handle it. Todd Norman is going to send Emily Trasher home, and she'll be in there. 3-0 Marblehead. Shortstop Morgan Johnson, who's normally very solid in the field for Newburyport, let the ball get by her there, and it cost them. Emily Promise, left fielder, awaits from Gleason, fouls it back. Promise hitting in the 6th spot today for Marblehead. Magicians working their way through the order now. It's kind of cruising here. Ooh, throw to first base, close. Montana Joyce had a big lead, big secondary lead. She's halfway to second. Shelby O'Brien, a quick arm, throws down there. Gleason throws a strike. One ball, 2 strikes. It's Emily Promise. 1 out. Ball number 2. Steph Gleason has had a good season for the Clippers. Led them to a .500 record. That one's past the catcher, Shelby O'Brien. Montana Joyce will move up to second, round it, but retreat. Pass ball there. That one should have been caught by Shelby O'Brien. It was high and outside, but she got her glove on it. Should have made the catch. Emily Promise awaits and looks at strike 3. 2 outs now for the Clippers. Emily Tejada, designated player, coming up for Marblehead. Tejada looks at a ball 1 outside. Gleason seems to get very upset with herself every time she throws a ball. She slams the ball back into her glove. There's a strike there. She throws back to second, checks on Montana Joyce. She's back. Marblehead's going to have to keep their heads up on the base pass today. Newburyport's going to try to steal some outs like that. Ball number 2 to Tejada. Newburyport left to right around the infields. Jade Carpenter, Morgan Johnson, Molly Kelly at second, and Carly Samasco at first. That's a strike there from Steph Gleason, who's doing the pitching. Shelby O'Brien behind the plate. Paige Goldthorpe out here in the outfield and left. Ashley Hodge in center, and Mandy Linehan playing right for Newburyport. Ball 3 going to even the count. Joyce tries to steal third, and she's out. A late break from Montana Joyce leaves her stranded on the base paths, but 3 runs in for the Magicians. 3-0 going in the top of the second. What do you
want to do after dinner?
Oh, I don't know.
We go to a party.
Yeah, you know, I think it's Tommy's birthday tonight. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you should text him.
Oh, yeah.
He's having a party.
All right.
Yeah.
In 2012, 3,328 people were killed in distraction-related crashes. Don't waste a second chance. The preceding message was produced by the Marblehead School Department in conjunction with the Marblehead Police Department.
Top of the second inning here, Marblehead Veterans Middle School. Marblehead with an early 3-0 lead on the Newburyport Clippers in the North Division II first round matchup. Number 6, Steph Gleason, Maddie Ernst's counterpart, at bat now. Nothing brewing for the Clippers in the first half of the inning against Ernst. That one's going to be fouled out of play. No play for Trasher at first. Lands on the top of the batting cages. Maddie Ernst solid in the first inning, struck out 2 batters. That one also foul. Put 2 strikes on Gleason now. She's late on Maddie's fastball, fouling the last 2 off to the right. She's going to need to swing a little bit earlier. Not at that pitch, though. That one's in the dirt. 2-2 now. Marblehead defense looks like it normally does. Sarah Bornstein at third, Montana Joyce at short, Ashley Stiles at second, Trasher at first. That one's foul left side now. Too far ahead of the changeup from Maddie Ernst. Outfield, Emily Promise in left, Hannah Garth in center, Mackenzie Joyce in right for the Magicians, with Alec Capole doing the catching. 2-2 pitch from Maddie is fouled out of play. So a good at bat by Gleason, fouling 4 or 5 pitches out of play now, hanging in there tough. Does not want to be the third Maddie Ernst strikeout today. And we'll stay in there to see the 3-2 count. The full count pitch, ground ball, shortstop. Montana Joyce picks it up, throws Emily Trasher. Nice play, makes it out. Snow cones it in her glove. 1 down for the Clippers. Pretty routine play there for Montana Joyce. Emily Trasher made it a little tougher on herself than it needed to be. Next up for the Clippers, Ashley Hodge, the center fielder. First lefty we've seen in the Newburyport lineup. Takes strike 1. Ernst works quickly. Strike 2. That's something you'll notice about Maddie Ernst while watching today. She wastes no time at the mound. Doesn't have many pitches to choose from, but she has great control over. She just has great control over the game as a whole when she's out there. Two strikes on the lefty Hodge. Fouled into the parking lot. Ernst looks, fires, low. Gonna look to bring the ball up here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Look for her to go to the changeup with a pitch to waste, and she does, and it's fouled off. Didn't take too much off of it, but you could see the movement. Moving away from the left-handed batter. Ernst fires. That one rolls to the dish. Looking at a 2-2 count is Ashley Hodge. Fouled. Marblehead side. Hodge not getting much bat on the ball when she's fouled him off here. Best one was a little deeper into the parking lot. She's really going to have to speed up her bat speed to catch up to the Maddie Ernst fastball. Oh, and there's the changeup. Fooled her, completely fooled her. Had me fooled. I thought the fastball was coming. Changeup strikes out Ashley Hodge. Looking, Maddie Ernst's third strikeout of the day. Third looking strikeout for Newburyport. Number 3, Molly Kelly, gets really low in the batter's box and looks at ball number 1. Molly Kelly, the second baseman for the Clippers. Takes strike number 1. It's 1-1. Maddie Ernst throws at the feet of Molly Kelly. Newburyport, a very average team at 10-10 with their record this year. They actually allowed more runs than they scored. That one's dribbled foul. Ali Capola got there quickly to make sure it had no chance of getting back fair. Newburyport allowed 256 runs this year. That's a lot of runs given up. They scored 231, so a negative 25 run differential for the Clippers this year. Still gets them a chance to take on the Magicians here today in the tournament. Another foul ball there by Molly Kelly. Newburyport fouling a lot of pitches off, but they can't seem to get many in the field. Foul back once again. Might run out of softballs. It's only the second inning. It is the second inning, 3-0 Marblehead early on. Strike 3, Maddie Ernst. Her 4th strikeout of the day. 2 in each of the first 2 innings. 3-0 Magicians coming up. Bottom of the second here, Marblehead Veterans Middle School. Division II North MIAA tournament action. Marblehead Magicians up 3-0 on the Newburyport Clippers. Emily Tejada was left in the batter's box last inning because Montana Joyce got caught stealing third for the third out of the first inning. So she will lead off with a fresh count. Now a 1-0 count. Steph Gleason doing the pitching for the Newburyport Clippers. Delivers ball 2 high to Emily Tejada. Emily swings, puts good hit on it, and it'll drop into left field for a single. Little bloop over the shortstop Morgan Johnston for the first hit of the second inning. For Marblehead brings Sarah Bornstein to the plate. Sarah in the 8 slot today plays third base majority of the time for the Magicians. Strike number 1. Takes a second to realize if it's a ball or a strike. The ump puts his fist up late when it's a strike. Ground ball, shortstop, picks it up, no play at second, goes to first for the out. Morgan Johnston to Carly Samasco to get Sarah Bornstein. Emily Tejada winds up at second on the fielder's choice, and the Marblehead has a runner in scoring position for the number 9 hitter, Hannah Garth. Steph Gleason pitches. Ball number 1 to Hannah Garth. Hannah playing center field today for Marblehead. Tejada takes her lead off of second, while Garth takes ball number 2. Gleason winds, throws, popped up, right back to her, gets under it, and makes the play. Hannah Garth retired. 2 outs. So Marblehead going to try to get a run in here. It's going to be Mackenzie Joyce up to do it. Teammate Emily Tejada stands at second. And this one's hit deep. Center fielder retreating. It's going to be over her head. That one's to the fence. 1 run in for Marblehead. Joyce on her way to third. A triple from Mackenzie Joyce brings in Emily Tejada, and Marblehead has a 4-0 lead. Really good hit there by Mackenzie Joyce. I thought it was out of here. Center fielder Ashley Hodge took a few steps in before she retreated. I don't know if she misjudged it. Sun's behind her, but she did misjudge it, and that's good for Marblehead. Just missed a home run there was Mackenzie Joyce. Ashley Stiles up now. She scored in the first inning. Throw down to third. Joyce is back there safely. Two outs in the Marblehead half of the second inning. Ashley Stiles calmly awaits and lines it right back to Steph Gleason on the mound. Gleason retiring 2 batters herself this inning. Marblehead 1 run in, 4-0 after 2. And now a message from the MIAA. A well-rounded education is one that is not only academically oriented, but one that also includes physical, social, and emotional development. Interscholastic athletics provide the other half of that education. The MIAA encourages you to support your local high school athletic teams throughout the school year. Score after 2 is Marblehead 4, Newburyport 0. We'll be back with third inning action right after this.
I met him in the beginning of my sophomore year. We had been talking every day online for 2 years, up until my senior year. He was a really nice guy, always checked in on me to see how I was doing. He made me feel like someone cared, like I wasn't alone. It started off as a friendship, and then I fell for him. I knew I had never met him before, but it was the most real thing I ever felt. I thought I was in love with him. I began to lose interest in school and friends. By the end of my senior year, he was the only one I had talked to. I waited and waited for him to ask me to meet up. It was the one thing that would finally make things real. He finally did. And I was blinded by him. I couldn't help it.
The preceding message was produced by the Marblehead School Department in conjunction with the Marblehead Police Department.
Top of the third inning now. Division II MIAA North first round matchup between Marblehead and Newburyport. Marblehead's got a 4-0 lead. Newburyport's got Mandy Linehan, the right fielder, Paige Goldthorpe, the left fielder, and Jade Carpenter, the leadoff third baseman, coming to the plate this inning. Maddie Ernst pitching a great game for Marblehead so far. 4 strikeouts, 1 hit allowed, no runs. That pitch fouled into the parking lot. 2 strikes on the batter. Mandy Linehan. Mandy looks at ball number 2, evens the count. Saying last inning how Newburyport has scored 231 runs this season and allowed 256 runs. that led them to their 10-10 record. This one's lined to left field. That'll fall in for second hit of the game for Newburyport. Mandy Linehan put it in the right spot there. Dropped it right in front of Emily Promise out here in left. But Newburyport had some big scoring games this season. They scored 17 runs one time against Triton, 21 runs against Manchester Essex. A bunt laid down. It's going to be fair. Sarah Bornstein throws over to Ashley Stiles. A nice play by Stiles to cover second while Trasher charged the bunt. And we've got a 5-4 out on the play. Linehan ends up at second. Goldthorpe out on the play. And back to the top of the order, Jade Carpenter, the third baseman. Strike number 1 from Maddie Ernst. Not only did Newburyport score a lot of runs many times this year, they gave up a lot of runs. They gave up double-digit runs 8 times this season, 1 in 7 in those games. So 7 of their 10 losses came when they gave up a ton of runs, giving up 4 here today early on. They gave up 16 runs once, 15 runs once, 13, 11 4 times, and 10 once. So not a great defensive team. And Steph Gleason, who does the pitching for every game for the Clippers, seems that she throws it right over the plate because the other teams hit it quite often. We got 2 strikes. It's a ground ball off Ernst's glove. Ash Stiles can't get there. Montana Joyce picks up. She has no play, but tries at third. Bornstein, no tag or late tag. Linehan slipped round in third, but she's back safely. Clippers have first and third here with 1 out in their part of the third inning. It's going to be up to Morgan Johnston, the star shortstop for Newburyport, to knock Linehan in. She's going to try with a ground ball to Stiles. Not going to work. It does. Second out of the inning. My fault. Second out of the inning. Ashley Stiles to Emily Trasher. Clippers do get 1 across, 4-1. So a runner remains at second for the Clippers, still threatening in third. Strike number 1 to catcher Shelby O'Brien. Jade Carpenter at second. This one's popped up. Sarah Bornstein under it. Third out of the inning. Marblehead out of it. Gives up 1, but has a 3-run lead coming up to bat. Top 3 now. Ali Capole, captain, Marblehead captain, leads things off here. Allie's visited the plate 1 time today, and she liked what she saw. She had a double her last time up. An RBI double, in fact, got things going today for the Magicians. Knocked in her teammate Ashley Stiles back in the first inning. Looks at back-to-back balls from pitcher Steph Gleason, who's in her 3rd inning of work. Gleason works a bit slower than Maddie Ernst, but we haven't been out here long today. We've got 5 runs on the board, 2.5 innings down. 2 balls and 1 strike on Ali Capole. Ali should receive all-star honors this year for her outstanding catching and decent year at the plate as well. Definitely one of the best hitting catchers that we have here in the NEC for softball. Fouls that one out of play. Should be a full count here. 3-2 it is. Gleason delivers outside. Allie's going to stand on first. First walk of the game given up by Gleason. It's not what Newburyport wants, just to give Marblehead a runner. when Marblehead runners have been on, they've scored so far today. Trasher lunges at the pitch there from Gleason, tries to lay down a bunt. Ball gets all the way back to the backstop. I'm going to pull that one back. Believe Ali Capole was off from first, so it was a bit of a hit and run, or just a sack bunt. Right idea by Coach Johnny Gold to have her attempt to lay down a bunt, but the pitch was poor. Second pitch was in there for a strike, 1-1 count. Gonna be 2-1 now. Gleason pitches. Ball 3. Strike number 2 on the foul ball by Emily Trasher. Trasher doubled deep her last time up. Thought it was going to get out. She knocked in Ali Capole back in the first inning on that double. Looking to do the same here. If she does put it where she did before, Ali will score again. Trasher, but she's going to head back to the bench with a strikeout. Second strikeout of the day for Steph Gleason. Montana Joyce coming to the plate. Montana reached on an error by Morgan Johnston, the shortstop for Newburyport, back in inning number 1. And then got caught stealing third to end that inning. Who knows if Marblehead would have got more runs. They were rolling in the first inning. Once there was 1 out, we got 4 runners on, and a strikeout and a caught stealing to end it. It's a ball there to Joyce. Gleason struggling to find the plate early on here in the third. Already given up 1 walk this inning. That one's in there. It's going to be back to her, hit right back to her. She turns, throws to first. First throws to second. We're out at first, safe at second. Nice play by Gleason there. Throw it over to Carly Semesco to get 1. Newburyport takes a lot of risks. They throw it around the infield to try to get runners that on short leads. It could cost them later in the game if they throw one over a player's head, a teammate's head. Hasn't yet, though. Emily Promise pops this one up out of play. She struck out looking back in the first inning. Gonna try to get on base here. That one's rolled in there. Big secondary lead from Capole at second. 1-1 to Promise. Be nice for Emily Promise to get her day started here, knock in her teammate. That one rolls in and hits her. So Gleason's really, really struggling with her control right now. That's a walk, a hit by pitch. She does have 1 strikeout in the inning, but Marblehead has 2 on with 2 out, looking to extend their 3-run lead. Ooh, good stuff there by Gleason. Has Tejada fooled, strike number 1. Pitch number 2 to Tejada is a ball, even the count at 1-1. If Marblehead wins the game here today, they will have another home game. They have home field advantage at least through the quarterfinals, coming in at 16-3. That's strike number 3 on Emily Tejada, and out number 3 for the Magicians in inning number 3. We'll be back, top 4 coming up. Top half of the fourth inning in the North Division II first round matchup between the number 2 seed Marblehead Magicians and the number 15 seed Newburyport Clippers. 4, 5, 6 hitters. Second time around coming up for the Clippers. Carly Semesco stands in for strike one from Maddie Ernst. Third inning was the only inning Maddie Ernst has not recorded a strikeout in so far. She has 4 of those today. This one's grounded to third. Bornstein picks up, throws to Trasher at first, easy out. Number 6 pitcher Steph Gleason comes to the right-hander's batter's box for Newburyport. Marblehead won 2 in a row coming into the tournament, beating Swampscott and Gloucester, outscoring them both 13-3. This is hit into right field, a one-hopper. It's a single for Steph Gleason. Only the third hit of the day given up by Maddie Ernst. Mackenzie Joyce charged hard from right field, but still one hopped in front of her. We have a pinch runner. Number 14, Emily Dobson, is going to run for Steph Gleason. Wow, slap hit, Ichiro Suzuki style, by Ashley Hodge, the center fielder. Fouled it into the Marblehead dugout. It was halfway down the line when she swung. You don't see that very often. See if she does it again, and she does. Grounds this one. Oh, could have been a double play ball, but instead it's gonna be safe at second and safe at first. Really thought Mackenzie Joyce had Montana Joyce had a better chance to get the runner at second there. I don't know if Ashley Stiles wasn't going to be able to get there, but she chose to go to first, threw it in the dirt to Emily Trasher. And Newburyport has 2 on with 1 out here in the fourth inning. That one's hitting to center field. All right, nice play there by Hannah Garth. Took a couple steps back and then came in on the ball like you're supposed to do. Good mechanics there from Garth in the second out of the inning. Lefty Mandy Linehan up to the plate. She singled and scored her last time up. Waits pitch number 2 from Ernst. Fouls that one off. So Newburyport finally threatening. We have 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another foul ball. Linehan led off the inning for Newburyport. Last inning in the third, getting another chance here in the fourth. Ground ball right off Maddie Ernst's foot. Joyce, no play from short. Dives at third, but she was back there safely. That was pinch runner Emily Dobson overrunning third, but getting back there in time. Coach Johnny Gold's going to go out, check on Maddie Ernst. That was a hard ground ball off the inside of her right foot. She's going to stay in there. Marblehead needs her to stay in there because Newburyport has the bases loaded with 2 outs. Down by 3 runs. Lead run at the plate. Ernst delivers. Paige Goldthorpe fouls the first pitch back. Goldthorpe wants to put the ball in play here with 2 outs. Runners will be off on anything. That one's fouled out of play. She's got herself in an 0-2 hole. It's right where Maddie Ernst wants her. Maddie's got 4 strikeouts already today. After a quick first and second inning, she's struggling through the third and fourth, but still has a 3-run lead. Here's the pitch, the ground ball. Emily Trasher, great play at first, steps on it, and we have 3 outs in the fourth inning. 3-run lead for Marblehead. They're coming up to the plate. Marblehead half of the fourth inning. Sarah Bornstein, Hannah Garth, Mackenzie Joyce due up for the Magicians. They take a 4-1 lead into the inning. Steph Gleason, pitch number 1's in there for a strike. Gleason's had a pretty good day, has had some control issues. A lot of pitches up and away from batters. But on any other day, giving up 4 would be a pretty good day. This one's lightly grounded to the third baseman. Picks up and throws for the out. That's Jade Carpenter. Nice play at third to charge the ball. Throw over to Semesco at first. Hannah Garth steps in. Gleason has struck out 3 Marblehead batters, including 2 last inning. This one's grounded right back at her. Routine play. Throws over to Semesco for the out. 2 down. Marblehead making this inning very easy on Gleason so far. Mackenzie Joyce, her third at bat of the day, begins now. She is 1 for 2 with a triple, a deep triple. That's ball 1. She just missed a home run back in the second inning. Joyce has been very aggressive at the plate today, swinging at the first pitch of the game. And then I believe the first pitch, that triple was first pitch of her second at bat. Being more patient here now in the fourth. Taking 2 outside pitches to get ahead in the count. Ground ball. Back to Gleason once again. Turns, throws, 3 outs. 3 up, 3 down for Marblehead in the fourth. And here's a message from the MIAA. High school sports provide an extension of the classroom where students learn to pursue excellence, the value of working with others towards a common goal, playing within the structure of established rules, discipline, loyalty, and emotional control. The MIAA urges you to demonstrate your support for these values and for our young people by attending high school competitions in your community. The score after 4 is 4-1 Marblehead. You're watching MHS Sports on MHTV.
Have you ever found yourself in the shoes of this young man? On your way to the gym, in a rush, leaving your valuables behind in an unlocked locker? Don't find out the hard way. The only successful way of keeping others away from your valuables is simply to use a lock.
What? Where's my phone and watch?
In 2012, the number of burglaries committed in Marblehead was up 44% from 2011. The preceding message was produced by the Marblehead School Department in conjunction with the Marblehead Police Department.
Top of the 5th inning, Marblehead up 4-1. Maddie Ernst on the mound. She's having a good day for the Magicians. 4 strikeouts, 1 run allowed. This one hit hard and past the second baseman, Ashley Stiles, into center field. Hannah Garth will pick it up and run it in to hold leadoff hitter Jade Carpenter to a single. 2 for 3 now is Carpenter. She struck out looking in the first. Back-to-back singles now in the 3rd and 5th inning. Trying to get things started for the Clippers. They need 3 to make this a tie ball game. Looks like a bunt coming. Pulls back. Morgan Johnson does. Allie Capole is fooled by Jade Carpenter's antics on the base path there and threw down to second. But Carpenter retreats to first. No steal on the play. Morgan Johnson also is 1 for 2 on the day. Grounded out to second her last at bat. Bunts this one foul. No play for Allie Capole or Sarah Bornstein. Really nice effort by both girls to try to get that little pop-up bunt. Two strikes now on Johnston. Ball outside, going to even the count. Marblehead, one of the best defensive teams in the NEC this year, only allowing 60 runs all year long. That one's dribbled to second baseman. Ashley Stiles picks up, makes the play. Emily Trasher looks back to Jade Carpenter. Carpenter stands at second on the fielder's choice. Nice play by Stiles, get the easy out. Shelby O'Brien coming up to the plate. She's popped up twice in the game, once back to Maddie Ernst in the first. This one's not a pop-up. This one's hit very deep. Hannah Garth going back, but she can't get there. That's a home run. Shelby O'Brien, the number 3 hitter, and one of our players to watch today for Newburyport. Got all of that one. Put it straight away center at Marblehead Veterans Field. 4-3 Magicians now. Marblehead huddles up at the mound. Gonna try to encourage Maddie Ernst to not get discouraged. They still lead this ball game by 1 run. What a great piece of hitting by Shelby O'Brien there to park that one and drive in 2 runs. Maddie Ernst doesn't give up many long balls. Marblehead also lucky there was another base runner on because they still hold the lead here. Number 15, Carly Semesco, the cleanup hitter. Looking to mirror Shelby O'Brien, his last at bat. Ernst in there, strike. Ernst needs to stay focused. She throws, ground ball, Bornstein picks up, throws over to Trasher, got the out. 2 down. Back-to-back 5-3 outs for Semesco in the game. Brings Steph Gleason to the plate. Gleason singled her last time up. Put a good bat on the ball. Aggressive here, fouls it back. Like I said, Marblehead's one of the best defensive teams, but when it's a home run, you can't play much defense on it. That's how Newburyport has got 2 of their 3 runs. This one's grounded to Trasher at first base. She'll pick up, step on first, and end the inning. But damage done. 2 runs in. 4-3 Marblehead after 4.5. Bottom of the 5th, North Division 2, first round. Number 2 Marblehead, 4 runs. Number 15 Newburyport, 3 runs. A 1-run lead for the Magicians. Ashley Stiles steps into the batter's box, looking to get things going here. Pops it up. Will there be a play? There will not be. Out of play to the right. So damage done from Newburyport last inning. A 2-run home run by Shelby O'Brien to close the gap. Puts Marblehead's backs on the ropes a little bit here. Ump says she went there on the bunt. Two strikes on Stiles. That one's high, ball 1. Newburyport pitcher Steph Gleason has 3 strikeouts on the day, 1 walk, 4 runs allowed. This one just barely gets the bat on it, does Ashley Stiles, dribbles it to the right. Ashley Stiles got on in the first inning and scored. We'd like to do the same here. Kind of check swings. Hits a bloop to the second baseman, Molly Kelly, who makes the out. It's now 5 straight Marblehead retired by Steph Gleason. Allie Capole, who's been Star at the plate today from Marblehead, looking to do more damage. She's 1 for 1 with a double and a walk and a run scored. She is the captain. She's been leading the team all year. It's only fit that she does it today in the first round of the tournament. Gleason taking her time now. Throws low for a ball. Capole very patient at the plate. She has been all season long. 3 balls, no strikes. Gonna take here unless it's perfect. And it was. Strike 1. She walked her last time up. Got to swing if it's close here. She rips it into left field. She's on with a single. Oh, rounds first hard. Gets almost all halfway to second, but gets back to first safely. Nice piece of hitting by Ali Capole. Scary base running, but nice hitting. Paige Goldthorpe made a nice play out here in left on a 1-hop. Keep that to a single. Emily Trasher struck out her last time up. Looking to double like she did in the first inning. Looks at ball number 1. .14 awaits. Strike. Big cut there by Emily Trasher. Evens the count at 1. Trasher's going to look to drive in Capole here from first. Anything that makes the fence should do it. Allie's got good speed. And she goes on the pitch. Ball gets by the second or the shortstop into center field, but nice backup by Ashley Hodge. Only allows Capole to steal the 1 base. Now she's in scoring position for Trasher to knock her in even more easily. One out in the Magicians' half of the 5th. Gleason throws, change up, took something off it. It's outside. Emily Trasher, one of the taller players, rocks the long braided ponytail down her back in between the 1 and 4. And she looks at a ball. Wasn't sure if she swung. Maybe looked more guilty than she was. 3 balls and 1 strike. Strike number 2 inside half of the plate. Full count. Swinging on anything close. And there it is, fouled back. Nice aggressive hit in there, staying alert. That one might have been a little high, but way to get a piece on it. Allie Capole, 1 foot on the bag at second. Oh, change up, got Trasher. Got her guessing, wasn't expecting it. Her second strikeout of the day. 4th strikeout for Steph Gleason of Newburyport. Number 3, the shortstop, Montana Joyce. Looks at ball number 1. If she's missed today, that's where she's missed. Steph Gleason outside. Joyce grounded out her last at bat. Pops this one up and over the backstop. She was caught stealing in the first inning to end the first inning. She tried to get to third, didn't make it. But has made some nice plays in the field today. Another changeup. Stealing, Capole stealing, under the tag. Safe at third, time called. Nice play on the bases by Allie Capole. Way to slide underneath the tag. She must have thought she was out. She walked off the field. I think she called time. She was safe. She got under there. It's a good call by the umpire. She's now on third. Montana Joyce looking to single her home. There's ground ball. Back to Gleason. Bobbles for a second, but picks up and throws to Carly Simasco at first to end the inning. Runner stranded at third for the Magicians. It's not what they want, but they take a 1-run lead into the 6th inning. Newburyport coming up.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach your
likes
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Top of the 6th inning for Maddie Ernst and the Marblehead Magicians with a 4-3 lead. It's going to be Hodge, Kelly, and Linehan trying to get things going for the Clippers. This one's a ground ball by Hodge. A nice play by Joyce at short to get the speedy runner, Ashley Hodge, at first base. She got down the line in a hurry. But Montana Joyce made a really nice play. That'll bring up Molly Kelly, the second baseman. Ernst fires. Strike number 1. Looked good. Umpire took a little while to make the call, but it was in there. 0-1. Ground ball. Ashley Stiles charges. Oh, confusion on the diamond. Ashley Stiles thought Trasher had it. Trasher thought Stiles had it. And Newburyport has a runner on. Momentary lapse of judgment by the fielders there. Marblehead going to have to shake that off. Look for a double play here. Mandy Linehan takes ball number 1. Swings at this one. This is a double play ball. Joyce picks up, steps on second, gets her at first, double play, in and over. That's what they needed. Montana Joyce, what a great play at short. They needed to. She got it done for them. In and over quickly. 4-3 Marblehead. Bottom of the 6th inning. Tournament action. Marblehead up 4-3 on Newburyport. Emily Promise steps into the plate. She's 0 for 1 today and has also been hit by a pitch. But a great half inning in the field for Marblehead last inning. After a momentary lapse of judgment, Montana Joyce saves them with an awesome double play. She bobbled it for a second, but was able to step on second and throw to Emily Trasher at first to end the inning. It's exactly what Marblehead needed with a 1-run lead to get out of it without any runs scored by Newburyport. Marblehead's going to look to extend their lead here in the 6th so that they don't have to hit in the 7th. One ball, 2 strikes on Emily Promise. Ball number 2 evens the count. Steph Gleason's on the mound for her 6th inning of work for Newburyport. She's got 4 strikeouts with 4 runs allowed. Pretty solid game. This one's ground ball to the second baseman, Molly Kelly. She picks it up and throws to Carly Simasco for the out. Marblehead hasn't got much going from the plate in the last 3 innings. Most of their damage done in the first 2 innings. They got 3 in the first, 1 in the second, and have been held scoreless since. So Gleason, after a rough first couple innings, has settled down and really been in control of the game. And has been in control of Emily Tejada today. She struck her out last time up on almost an identical pitch there. That's her changeup. That's nasty stuff. Back to the fastball for a ball. She might want to keep throwing the changeup to Tejada. She can't catch up to it, or can't wait on it, should I say. Another fastball high, 2 balls, 1 strike. Tejada steps out of the box, whips the bat around a couple times. Looks like she means business. That time she does wait on the changeup, but doesn't swing, and a good eye. Leaves her with a hitter's count, 3-1. Gonna get something good. Be ready to hit. Swings, foul tip. Full count. Marblehead would love to get at least 1 more run on the board, give themselves a little bit of separation going into the 7th inning. A little too close to comfort here when they beat Newburyport 11-7, the only time they played them this year. That's the 5th strikeout of the day by Steph Gleason, 2nd for Emily Tejada. Sarah Bornstein coming up. Marblehead's bench, everybody's up on their feet, trying to get a little rally going. This is a ground ball. First baseman's going to make the play and take it back herself for the out. That's going to do it. 1, 2, 3 inning for Marblehead. Top 7 coming up. Let's see if ours can close it out. Before we do that, we have a message from the MIAA. The MIAA recognizes the use of mood-altering chemicals as a significant health problem for many adolescents, resulting in negative effects on behavior, learning, and the total development of the student-athlete. Let's help our young people learn the facts about drug use and help them make responsible decisions regarding mood-altering chemicals. Talk about in your family and with your school. We'll be back with the top of the 7th right after this.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
All right, here we go. Maddie Aronson there for inning number 7, 4-3 Marblehead. Ground ball right back to her, gets things started quickly. She makes the out. Marblehead 2 runs away from advancing to the 2nd round of the MIA North Division II first round. This ball hit. Ashley Stiles charges it and makes the out on Jade Carpenter. 2nd out of the 7th inning for Marblehead. 1 out away now. Marblehead looking to move on to the quarterfinals. It's going to be up to Morgan Johnston to keep Newburyport alive. She's their star player. Newburyport wouldn't want to have anybody else up. Ball number 2. But Maddie Aronson, Marblehead would rather have no one on the mound. Ground ball, Trasher, foul. Maddie's had a great game so far. Ground ball right back to her. She's going to make the play, and Marblehead advances to the 2nd round. What a game by the Magicians. They made it tough on themselves. They let Newburyport back in it on a 2-run home run late in the game, but they closed it out 4-3. For all of us here at MHTV Sports, I'm Jess Burton. We'll see you in the second round.